Yes, guys, and Manchester City do get back to winning ways after beating Luton Town at Kenilworth Road today by 2 goals to 1. And at first, guys, at half time, it's all going perfectly. Luton were leading Man City. They went 1-0 up. They shot Man City at half time, but they didn't have enough to hold on. Manchester City do get all 3 points. It's a big win for them. They do get back to winning ways. And of course, the title races open up yet again, people. But I thought I'd give a quick match review before the Tottenham and Newcastle game kicks off, because I'm going to do that review as well. So I thought we'd do a quick match review on this one. There's a few games on today. I watched this one instead of Chelsea, and I know Chelsea lost. I know Everton beat Chelsea, and also I know Fulham absolutely battered West Ham as well. But I decided to watch this one because I was hoping for an upset. But Luton, I mean, they tried, man. Luton had, I think what I've noticed with this Luton Town side the past, couple of matches, some of the teams have played against, the likes of Liverpool, the likes of obviously Arsenal, and the likes of Man City, is they've got some big resilience in themselves and in their squad. To lose these games, or and I know they got a draw against Liverpool, but think about the standard of Luton Town. Yeah, many people say Luton, we're going to finish on the lowest points record in Premier League history. Nobody really gave them a chance in this Premier League, and they're putting in performances where you got to say they should hold a little bit of proudness to themselves, and they should be proud. If I was a Luton fan, I would be proud of the performances and how they've been playing recently. They almost got something against Arsenal. They almost got something today, to be honest. It's just, Man City, for me, as we know, just had enough. They just had more than Luton Town. And after going 1-0 up as well, I think we all knew, that eventually Man City will at least come away with a point here. And they ended up winning the whole entire game. But I think that was going to happen eventually. But no, fair play Luton Town, man. And honestly, part of me does think, and I know I said, sorry guys, let me just move my mic around so you can hear me better. I know I said that Luton will go down, but a part of me thinks they could stay up if they keep performing this way. Because today, I think who stood out for them today, for me, Abeyo scores again for them, but I think Ross Barkley for Luton Town today stood out to me. Yeah, I thought Ross Barkley had a great game for them. I don't know. He's been all around the Premier League. He's got that big Premier League experience, doesn't he, Ross Barkley? But I thought he was absolutely excellent for Luton today. Yeah, he had a great game. Townsend's great ball into the box for their goal as well. I mean, it was some great build-up play, and it all came from Ross Barkley. In fact, for Luton Town's goal, all came from Ross Barkley. Great bit. It's absolutely done. I think it was Bernardo Silva, absolutely done Bernardo Silva, and into Townsend with a great cross header by Adebayo, who scored against Arsenal as well. So he's been on some fire recently for Luton Town, and they did go 1-0 up. And Man City had plenty of chances. They had plenty of chances. Because there's no Erling Haaland today for Manchester City. He was ruled out. So Alvarez was the main guy up front. He had some few chances. They had Rodri back as well, Man City. They did have Rodri back. Obviously, they haven't won since this game, they haven't won in 4 games without Rodri. It's a big miss to him. So, of course, he did come back into the side for Man City today. But they had plenty of chances, Man City, and they didn't take them in that first half. And Luton punished them for that. And that's what happens in football. You don't take your chances and you're not clinical enough, then you will get punished. And, Man City did get punished in that first half. And it's a very resilient performance from Luton Town in that first half. And then there's obviously regroup at half time, and second half City, Pep wasn't having any of it. And we knew what was going to happen, really. He was not going to lose this game to Luton Town, with all due respect. He wasn't going to go and lose to these, and he must have kicked them up the arse in the second half, because City came out all guns blazing, didn't they? They came out all guns blazing, and what a goal it was from Bernardo Silva. And yeah, he's probably their best players today. And he was a man of the match for me as well. And I know Fisher got man of the match, but that goal was absolute rocket to get City back into the game. But overall, I thought his performance was very, very good. Other than getting spun by Ross Barkley on Luton's first goal, I thought Bernardo Silva had a great game for Man City. And then obviously Jack Grealish, scores, gets Man City their winner. Sort of cut back into the box, and Grealish is there. I think it was Bell. Yeah, so the Bell, I don't know. I think Bell lost the ball for Luton, and it came back. Alvarez Foden on the counter attack, cuts it back. Jack Grealish is there at the right time. 2-1 Man City. But then Luton, they did have some other chances after that, man, and they kept going and I think they're very dangerous on set pieces, Luton Town. And you saw they scored. I know it wasn't really a set piece; it was crossing to the box, and they scored another header today. That's where they're most deadly is aerially. They love to score headers, Luton, don't they? They did it against Arsenal. They've done it today against Man City. They're very dangerous when it comes to set pieces. So yeah. Look, Luton fans, they should be proud of that performance. They should be proud of that performance. Man City had to win this as well, by the way. Man City had to win this as well. Because we know there was they was going on like 4 games without a win. So yeah, Man City definitely had to win this game as well. But honestly, no, I've been really impressed. I've been really impressed with Luton Town and how they've been performing, especially against these types of sides who you would write off on paper. You look at when they played against Arsenal. Well, easy win for Arsenal, right? It wasn't. Arsenal had to dig. We had to dig deep against Luton, and it took until the last minute Declan Rice to win us the game. But they gave us a great game. Against Liverpool. Oh, you expect Liverpool on paper to battle Luton? No. They went 1-0 up, and it took till Luis Diaz to save Liverpool and to rescue a point for Liverpool at Luton. This is a very tough place to go to, Luton Town. Even against Tottenham, I know Tottenham won the game 1-0, but again, Luton played very well in that game. And were probably a bit hard done by. So against a big 6, especially when they're at home, Luton Town, against a big 6, they really know. And Rob Edwards really knows how to set up against these big sides. They look full of confidence. Even when they're playing the ball around today, in possession-wise, Luton Town, they look full of confidence. They look full of, especially like the player I picked out the most from Luton Town today, I thought was superb, was Ross Barkley. He should have scored as well. He had a very good chance, great bit of skill. I think it's end of the second half, and he hit the shot wide, but he should have scored as well. And then I know Man City fans will be crying about, they should have had a sending off again, where that player went into the ankle, studs up into the ankle of I don't know who it was. I think it might have been Kovacic, but Man City fans, you won the game, but all they do is keep crying as they always do, Man City fans, isn't it? But yeah, what does this do for the league table, guys? Well, you can see here City currently on 33 points, 2 points off of Aston Villa, and of course 3 points off of Arsenal, 4 points off the obviously off top of the league. It is a very, very interesting title race. This is a type of title race that will go down, I reckon, to the wire. I really do. I reckon this type of title race will go down to the wire. But I think obviously the main thing today is this guy is back for Man City. This guy here, he obviously had a great game as well. Rodri. This is for me. People say, Haaland's, Haaland's the most important player. Haaland's the best player. Yeah, cool. For me, Rodri is Man City's most important player. You saw, and yes, City didn't play spectacular today, right? But you saw the past couple of games when he's missing. There's nothing in that midfield for City, in my opinion. That's when they lack. But this thing when Rodri does go missing for City, they don't really have that replacement for him, do they? They don't, and that's for me that issue for City. I thought Bernardo had a great, Silva had a great game. you know. But again, when they don't have Rodri there, they've not got that replacement. It's kind of like, I do feel they kind of miss like someone like Gundogan, you know, who's a very underrated player for them, was their captain. I do think they kind of miss him a little bit, who they sold to Barcelona. You know, like they got some decent midfielders. Like I said, Bernardo Silva can do a job there. You know, he's a good player. But you know, when Rodri's gone, it's either Kovacic, who is good when is a bit hit and miss sometimes. He works really hard, but he's a bit hit and miss. And then you can see who they brought on. They got this guy, Nunes, who's a decent player. Obviously, John Stones can play there, as we've seen him do last season. And then it's either, well, this guy, Calvin Phillips, who never gets used, does he? And then you've obviously got De Bruyne, who's still out. He's not back till December. So he's obviously going to always be a big miss of City. But I just feel with Rodri in there, he's their most important player. Right, in this current City squad, yeah? And you guys may disagree, Rodri is Man City's most important player. And you saw the impacts that it had on Man City when he wasn't playing. You know? But no, Luton Town, man, I think they should keep their heads held high. And I've got a funny feeling. I know Everton won again today, but you got a team like Nottingham Forest sort of leaking around the relegation zone. If Luton, you know, I'm going to take a look at the fixtures in a minute, see who Luton got coming up. But Luton keep playing like this, they can honestly stay up this season. They really could, and they've proved me wrong, because I think they proved many people wrong. I know we're still in December, but I did not expect Luton Town to be sort of this like resilience, sort of kind of be like this good, you know, when it comes to playing against these teams. I mean, you look on the paper, right? Man City Luton, it should be a cricket score, yeah, on paper. Same with the Arsenal game, same with the Liverpool game, but no, they've really, you know, gave it their all in these couple of games, and I just think the other teams have had too much for them. But no, if I was a Luton Town fan, I'll keep my heads up. I really would, because yeah, that team definitely fighting for each other. Like, that team has a lot of resilience, and if they keep it up, I do think they can have a very good chance of staying up. This obviously this season. In terms of Manchester City, it was a big win for them. It was a much needed win for them. You know. Wait, did they play in the club? When did they play the Club World Cup? When do they play in the Club World Cup? Do they play it next week? I swear they got to play the Club World Cup. When do they play the Club World Cup, guys? I don't know, but I swear they got to play that as well. But yeah, a well-needed win for Manchester City. Again, I don't think it was the best game. You know, there are plenty of chances that they should have really scored today as well. You know, and yeah, I know they didn't have Erling Haaland, but I thought Alvarez had a good game. You know, and this guy's very underrated as well. He's a quality player for them. Obviously, Grealish getting a goal would be good for his confidence. And I know they had Doku out. You know, he was injured. Haaland missing as well. But yeah, that was a much needed win for Manchester City. And yeah, I personally think Luton played really well, and I think they should keep their heads held up high. But yeah, let's go through, guys, some of the comments, and I'll look at a few other fixtures. I will go through the other games as well. Today, I know Tottenham's kicking off Newcastle. That'd be a good game. Hopefully Newcastle do a job and beat Tottenham. But yes, big up to you, Luke. Hope you're doing well. Big up Jordan. Big up Rhea in the chat as well. Man City still in fourth place. They are still in fourth place. Fulham winning 5-0 back to back. Yeah, mate. Fulham are on smoke. Fulham absolutely battered West Ham 5-0 today. Yeah, Man City back to winning ways. They are indeed. Big up to football goals. No, Declan. What I'm doing is, and if you want to come on there, feel free to. What I'm doing is I'm doing a match reaction for the game. Like what I'm doing now, I'll drop the link to you and you come on and have your say. After the game finishes, I'll be watching it, but I'm not doing a watch them. I'll be doing like a match review. Yeah, man, City win. Yeah, London calling, bro. It's a shame, innit? Lucas says, Luton, I feel sorry for them, but they just can't defend. I'll do Roma tonight. No, who's Roma playing? I'm thinking of doing Barcelona Girona because that's a big game in La Liga. Man City, I like the champions today. Doing previews next week. Yeah, Everton beating Chelsea as well. Luke says, Luton, I really hope they do stay up. Finners, they have a good start. Finners all having a good start performance, but every team they play, everyone knows how to come back and make a comeback against, says Luca. Luton, for me, need a striker. Their strikers are championship strikers. My only prediction is correct. Big up to Steve in the chat as well. If you say Luton will stay up, then they need to stop conceding goals. Yeah, I agree. But if they keep playing like this, then I do think they've got a very good chance. Big up, man. Yes, big up to you, Luca. Big up, my man Tyler. Big up to you, bro. Guys, we've got a Luton fan in the chat. He came on my preview. Absolutely gutted, bro. I can imagine, but you honestly, what I've seen from you lot, obviously against Arsenal, against Liverpool, against Man City, against these types of teams, you lot should keep your heads held high, bro. You know, I can see a team with a lot of resilience in there. I said today, Ross Barkley, bro, he was immense for you lot, but not just him. Like pretty much the whole team. Like I know Bell made that little mistake for you, which led to their second goal, but no, for me, you lot should be proud of that, man, because everyone's writing you off, and you know you're putting performances like that. It's you know, big up to you guys. Have you seen our lineup? Yeah, I have. I think I'll have a full look at it after this as well. We've got a City fan in the chat. Ryan says, win is a win. Definitely take that result. Back to winning ways. Come on, City. Yeah, Ryan. Indeed. Please put Burnley with Everton or Luton. Those teams doing better than Everton. Everton just lucky bastards. Yeah, because you're only saying that, Steve. Yeah, because you're a Liverpool fan and they're your biggest rivals. And doing moments like I'm live around 9:30 to 10. Nice one, bro. You too, Luca. It is, isn't it? It is. It's a very, very entertaining title race. For you, Ryan, who's the main teams in for it? Because obviously, I think Liverpool are in there, Arsenal are in there, Man City. But I'll ask you this as you're a City fan. Do you consider Aston Villa, because they beat you and they beat us, do you consider them in the mix? I consider Aston Villa sort of top 4 contenders. But can you really say that considering they've just beaten two of the best teams in England last season? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I agree. It's fantastic. It's all already better than last season. Yeah. So do I. Can't see us beating Bournemouth. They are on top form and away we even struggle over the years. Last time I beat them was is that you got next? You got Bournemouth. Yeah. I think they're like 5 games unbeaten or something. And they're currently sat 14th. I think there's the same amount. I think they're joint 10th. So yeah, they've been on some great form as well, man. Might get a draw at Newcastle at home because they are poor away. That is very true, yeah. Newcastle, they lost to Bournemouth away, didn't they, as well? That 2-0 game. Problem with Villa is they're poor away, but at home credible. Yeah, that is their biggest issue. You know, you see Villa's home form, 15, like Unai Emery's broke history for them at home, just away. Like they lost to, they drew a Bournemouth. They lost to Nottingham Forest away. They drew a Wolves away. So, yeah, that is what they got to sort out. Declan, this is your lineup. Vicario, Paulo, Yodolci, Davis, Romero, Basuma, Sarr, Kulusevski, Johnson, Son, and Richarlison. That is your lineup. I reckon it'd be a draw. 2-2. I'll be honest. I think Man City, Liverpool, Arsenal, and at the moment Villa challenges for the title. If Villa keep this up, Luca's got a bounce. I'm not watching Spurs. I'm watching Roma game. Nice one, bro. Hopefully, like last season, when Newcastle battered them. A draw for Newcastle versus Tottenham is fair. No Nick Pope. Yeah, Pope is injured for a long time. Newcastle need a new CDM. Yeah, and I think they will get that. Hopefully, Son includes do bits. Got them in my team. Oh yeah, you play FPL as well. Nice one, bro. Nice one. I reckon 2-2 as well. Yeah, man. There's a lot of 2-2s in the chat. Ryan's gone 2-2. Declan, the Tottenham fans, gone 2-1, of course. Big up Shay, man. Yeah, so am I. I'm still fuming from yesterday, bro. I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to talk about it when I do my preview later today. But yeah, let's quickly take. I will go through more comments, guys. Leave them down below. Let's just quickly take a look at City's next couple of games just to see in terms of who they're playing next. So they've got obviously Red Star Belgrade in the Champions League. They've got Crystal Palace at home. I do expect City to win this game against Palace. Palace been on some horrendous form, but I do remember when a few years ago Palace actually did beat these lot. I think it was like 4-3, but yeah, I do expect them to beat Palace. Oh, here we go. So then they go to the Club World Cup and play the Red Diamonds, wherever they are. Then they come back and play Brentford. Guys, you remember Brentford did a double over them last season. Then they go to Everton away at Goodison Park. Tough game that is. I expect them to beat Sheffield United. Then it's the FA Cup for them. So I said they got some favourable fixtures. I reckon the Brentford game will be tough for them because they did do the double over them last season. But I do expect Man City to, pretty much win every single one of these games for them. If we take a look at Luton Town's fixtures as well, see who they've got coming up. Yeah, they've still got Bournemouth away. That'd be a tough game. Bournemouth very, very good at home, and they're also on a really good run of form. They've got Newcastle at home, Sheffield United away, Chelsea at home. I reckon I do Chelsea. I at home. I really do. And then they've got Bolton in the FA Cup. Then they've got Burnley, Brighton. So yeah, a tricky period for Luton Town. But to be fair, look, they've played obviously these two back to back. Not done too bad. Not done too bad by any means. And obviously that Brentford game was horrendous for them. But yeah, that is that, guys. Let's take a look at obviously, and I know people coming about it as well, man. Let's go to the other games today as well, right? Everton beating Chelsea 1-0. Chelsea are actually muddy, bro. Chelsea, they're actually... Oh, sorry, 2-0. It's 2-0. It's literally updated. It was 2-0. Chelsea absolutely muddied. Decore and Dobbin scoring for Everton. By the way, Everton, yeah, I'm pretty sure they could be... I mean, if they didn't have the 10-point deduction, then they would honestly be like 9th, 8th, I'm pretty sure. So big up to Everton, man, because they're really having a great season. Like, I know they're out of the relegation zone now, but obviously they got deducted 10 points. But Sean Dyche are getting a job done in. They won 2-0 today against Chelsea. But Chelsea, we spent $1 billion. And where are they? I think they're like joint 14th. They're 12th now. Yeah, they're joint 14th. It's all going wrong for them, isn't it, man? It's all going wrong for them. Do they even have the excuse saying they got injured players anymore? Who they got out? I mean, they got Chilwell out. He's a good player. This guy's decent. Obviously, we're not even seeing Nkunku yet for Chelsea. Gusto, he's not that great. Madueke is a good player. Lavia, we're not even seeing him play for Chelsea. That is Chalobah and Wesley Fofana. Like, they're a joke club. They're an absolute embarrassment, bro. They are an absolute embarrassment. They spent $1 billion and they're joint 14th. That's an embarrassment for them. But Everton, big up to them, man. And I said it before, even when they got 10 points deducted, I was like, there's no way Everton are going to go down. Sean Dyche masterclass. Sean Dyche Brexit. He's going to keep them up. Fulham absolutely battering West Ham 5-0. Mate, I literally gave credit to West Ham, yeah. I said Moyes is getting the job done and everything. But Fulham, what's happened to them in the past couple of weeks? You got Jimenez back, scoring for fun now. You got Willian, Chelsea, and Arsenal. Well, Arsenal rejects. Adebayo, you got how to pronounce that guy's name? Wilson, and then Carlos Vinicius. 5-0. Madness. And Fulham, mid-table now. Crazy. Fulham, Marco Silva, very underrated manager. He's getting the job done. They've been superb recently. They've been absolutely superb recently. And I know I said they do miss Mitrovic, but imagine if they had Mitrovic in this squad. Imagine if they had Mitrovic up front still. Who knows where they would be? But they're having a great season, Fulham. And they battered West Ham 5-0 today. You know, that was a big blow for West Ham because, they would have gone joint 5th. If they would have won that, they would have gone in this 5th position. You know, so that is a big blow for West Ham. 5-0 defeat to Fulham. But guys, I'm going to get ready to watch the Tottenham game now against Newcastle. These are the lineups for that one. I'm going 2-2 draw. This is what Tottenham are going with. Vicario, they're going Porro, Romero, Davis, Udochi, Sarr, Basuma, Kulusevski, Brennan Johnson, Richarlison, and Son. Obviously, Dubravka is in goal because Nick Pope's out for, and he's got a hefty injury. Livramento, Fabian Schär, Lascelles, Kieran Trippier against his former club, as we know. Millie, Bruno Guimaraes, Joe Linton, Anthony Gordon, Isaac. He's going to bag today, guys. Yeah, come back to this when Isaac bags today for Newcastle and Almiron. Honestly, Newcastle needs to win this game. They got battered by Everton last week. They need to win this game. They're literally 1 point behind Tottenham as well. No, a win will be very good for them as it send them straight to 5th. So, yeah, I'll be watching this game, guys. There'll be a match reaction coming for this game as well, straight after. So I'll see you guys for that one. Be like everyone who tuned in today, man. Really appreciate the support, guys, as always, on the channel. Let's see this through for you guys. Final comments as well. If I get myself out of here. 4-0 Newcastle, says Shay. Steve's gone 2-2 as well. Big up Glenn, bro. Hold that L, Chelsea. Exactly, bro. Hold that L. Once again, Chelsea lose again. Absolute banter club, bro. Townsend scored when Palace. Yeah, that was it. Yeah, I remember the game now. Yeah, Townsend scored 4-3. Palace it was. Ryan says, I'm now confident Man City will be winning games now and De Bruyne is coming back soon. Late December, though, isn't it? Yeah. I reckon we'll be beat one of the top 6. Yeah, we'll definitely be one of those ones. Yeah, I reckon Chelsea, bro. I reckon you lot will do Chelsea, 100%. Especially at home, you'll do them. And even away, I reckon you'll get a result. Reece James injured again today. Yeah, bro, this is the thing. Reece James could be one of the best right backs in the Premier League, right? And it just popped up. He's got a hamstring injury or something. Yeah, it's his hamstring. Like, literally, Reece James, right, could be one of the best right backs but he can't stay fit. He's made of glass. He literally can't stay fit for Chelsea. He's a quality right back when he's fully fit. And that's barely ever, is it? He's always getting injured. So, yeah. I have no idea yet, but hopefully Haaland is back against Crystal Palace. Should we have a look? It should say on this thing. Wait, let me go back. It should say when they come back. It usually does on football. Let's have a look. Man City. The game's about to kick off, by the way, guys. I'm going to get out of here so we can watch that one. It should say here, Ryan. Oh, it's unknown. Yeah, so nobody knows. Doku's out with a leg injury. Obviously, De Bruyne's back, late December. Their goalkeeper's back in a few days. But, unknown injury for Erling Haaland there. Gordon's on fire for Newcastle. I think he'll score today. Yeah, he's been playing well for them. We lost 3-0 already away to them. Second game of the season. Oh, okay. So, you're still adapting. Exactly, bro. Exactly. You'll beat them this time around whenever you play them next. But, yeah, guys, I'm going to go and watch this. Obviously, I'll be back literally after the Tottenham-Newcastle game. We've got another stream, another 2 streams, in fact. So we'll be back for that one. That'll be 6:30, and then 8 p.m. guys. We've got the PSV Arsenal Champions League match preview, predicted lineups. So yeah, we've got 3 streams today. Tomorrow we're back again as well. We've got hopefully an opposition preview podcast as well tomorrow. So stay tuned for that, people. Lots of content coming up. But everyone who tuned in, as always, absolute legends. And I'll see you after the Tottenham Newcastle game. Come on, Newcastle. Come on, you Geordies. Come on, you Toons. Please. Batter Tottenham, guys. We're getting out of here. Big up, everyone. And I'll see you guys later.